What is good, guys? Today we're back at it again. Today we're predicting the NFL divisional round predictions. We're going to be predicting all four of these divisional round matchups, and we're going to be predicting who goes to the NFC Championship and who goes to the AFC Championship, y'all. And make sure y'all like and subscribe if you guys enjoy this video. And without further ado, let's begin with the first game, which is tomorrow on Saturday at 4:30. We got the Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the Texans, y'all, they beat the Chargers. They actually demolished them. And that game was so crazy. You had 4 interceptions from Justin Herbert. The defense was playing crazy. The offense still looks to have some improvements. But the thing is, I told everybody if the Texans were to win that game, the defense, offensive line, Stroud, Collins, and Mixon all had to play efficient games. And what did they do? The defense, they played lights out. The offense, they were efficient. And Joe Mixon at the end ended the game with a game-winning touchdown pretty much. But, it was over right even when it was like 25-12. And odd score, too. A lot of stuff happening. You had interceptions going on. Then after that, you had McConkey going for a big touchdown. And then after that, the field goal was blocked, taken for 2 points. And that game was just all kinds of drugs. And they're heading to Kansas City, which claimed the number 1 seed, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers on Christmas. Obviously losing to Denver to let them in. Frick you, Kansas City. And yeah. And yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs did absolutely nothing to do this. They should not even be this high of a seed. They should be literally 9-8. That's how the Chiefs should be right now. They should be like 9-8, 8-9, 10-7, 7-10, somewhere in that range. They should not be a 15-2 team. We all know it. And listen, there's a lot of people saying there's gonna be a three-peat. I don't believe in it. But this game, man, for the Texans, this is honestly a toss-up. 2 defenses that are great. The offenses are still not that great. For some reason, the Chiefs actually have some weapons, but their offense is still not great. Obviously, they got Patrick Mahomes. He's going to be doing some magical crap in the playoffs, blah, 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 dark magic, whatever, who cares? And this game is really huge, and people are just like, I know a lot of people are being like, oh, Kansas City's going to win this game so easily. It's going to be like 41-17. I don't think it's going to be that easy of a walk of a park for the Chiefs. Considering that Travis Kelce is older, or has gotten older, he hasn't had much production this year. And with, that Texans defense, after what they did to the Chargers offense, I know the Chargers offense ain't that impressive either, but doing that is crazy. They had a 6-0 lead, turned into 32-12, and listen, man, y'all are gonna hear something. I almost have an upset every week, and this would be the upset I predict. So, guys, I'm gonna trust experienced Joe Mixon, Nico Collins, and CJ Stroud to advance to the AFC Championship game. Give me the Texans 20-17. It's about time the Kansas City Chiefs get exposed by the Texans. And listen, it's not, obviously I hate the Chiefs, but being realistic here, if that defense does what it did against the Chargers, Chiefs are going to be in a bell. They're going to be in a bleh. And yeah, give me the Texans 20-17. I'm going to trust them. I think if CJ Stroud and everything plays efficient, they'll still get the win. I just don't think the Chiefs are going to be that team this year. Even with that offense. The offense still hasn't got it together, and that's what's going to hurt them here. And plus, they had 2 weeks off, pretty much, so the starters did. But yeah, Texans, you get the win 20-17. And the next game you guys got at tomorrow night, 8 o'clock game, you got the Commanders at Lions. The Commanders, man, congratulations, you all did it. I took the Buccaneers. I just didn't think Jane Daniels, I just didn't think the Commanders were really going to come on top because the Buccaneers have more experienced players. But listen, the Commanders, They've done a lot this season. It's been a great season. But let's be honest, you guys are going against the Detroit Lions now. Now you're going against the Detroit Lions, which claim the number 1 seed with also a 15-2 record. The Lions, man. Yes, they still have some holes on defense now just because of injuries. But listen, man, still got to trust that offense. That offense has not, no one stopped that offense. And I don't see the Commanders really doing it here either. And I'm going to take the Detroit Lions here. And maybe a little bit closer game. I got them winning 31-23. Maybe the Commanders pull off something crazy at the beginning or something. Well, listen, guys, I just don't think... I mean, it's crazy to even talk about Washington being in the divisional round, considering the weapons they have, too. Listen, I understand Jaden Daniels is just a dog, bro. He can run, he can throw. But this, you guys gotta understand. You gotta give him more credit. You gotta give this dude more credit. He's doing it to people named, like, Zaccheaus. He's doing the Zaccheaus and old Zach Ertz right now. Yes, he's got Terry McLaurin. But the others are just random. Austin Eckler has turned into a receiver in Washington because of him. It's crazy. I'm so impressed with Jaden Daniels, what he's done. I'm rooting for Detroit, though. If the I honestly wouldn't be shocked if the Commanders actually win this game, too. I mean, it's just crazy season, Commanders. I'm very impressed with the Commanders. 12-5 record, got a wild card game with a rookie quarterback too. That's amazing. Y'all found your QB and your head coach. But sorry, Commanders. Probably should build a little bit, give him another weapon or two. And then next year, the Commanders are gonna be Super Bowl contenders, and I'm saying it right now. And the next game y'all got the Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles, man. The Rams, they destroyed the Vikings. And listen, their defense, they played phenomenal. The offense, though, they played efficient. And they're going against the Eagles, which, oh boy, they also played a very efficient game against the Packers. They should have had more points, though, honestly. They should have had another extra touchdown. They should have had an extra touchdown or two, but just the odd score, 22-10. They still got the win, though. And they're going against the Rams, which, listen, man, this is an interesting game. This really is. You got 2 good running backs, 2 good quarterbacks, good receivers on each end, good defense on each end. More talented, though, honestly. Listen, guys, I'm sorry, Rams fans, but I think this is where your season ends also. I'm gonna take Philadelphia to get the win. They have more players. They just have more overall players. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I mean, I can keep naming them. The Rams, there's so many, but, like, I don't know. I could see the Rams coming out on top of this game, too. But I just don't think, the offense has still looked a little bit shaky this season. And, yes, their defense may be good, but they're going against a whole lot here. Jalen Hurts is going to be too much for them to contain. If they contain him, are they going to be able to contain Brown? If they contain both of them, are they going to be able to contain Smith? Are they going to be able to... I mean, it just keeps going on. You're going to have to contain everything with the Eagles, and I got the Eagles winning, man. Should be a fun little game. I got them winning 21-28. To go to the NFC Championship to take on the Lions in Detroit. And it should be a fun game, though. Rams, Eagles should be fun. Love to see who comes on top here, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams win this game, too. Because their defense is sneaky good. And their offense can also be sneaky good as well. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I just don't think the Rams are going to make it through this one. So sorry, Rams. You had another good season. But, I mean, it happens. It happens, you fall short. But yeah. Oh boy, you gotta... in the last game, y'all, to go to the AFC Championship to take on the Houston Texans and host this game because they're both above seeds, because I think the Texans are going to championship. Although the Texans don't really deserve to be in the championship. I'm not going to say they don't deserve. They have the team, but they just have so many injuries. And guys, you guys got the Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Man, this is going to be a great freaking game. I can't wait to watch this. I am rooting for Buffalo. But listen, man, let's go through this. The Ravens, they knocked off the Pittsburgh Steelers pretty easily, even without Zay Flowers. Now, the thing is, they're not going to have Zay Flowers for this either. He has still not practiced. And, well, probably not going to have Zay Flowers for here either, which is rough. And it's going to be rough to not have Zay Flowers against the Bills, because you're going to need everybody. Somebody else got to step up. Can't wait to see. Yes, Lamar Jackson could do it all, but unfortunately, they're playing the Bills, though. The Bills, on the other hand, though, they smacked the Broncos, which, yeah, would have been better if we seen Bengals it would have been better if we seen Bengals Bills. I'm just saying. But yeah, the Bills. Listen, man, this is gonna be a fun game. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, James Cook, Derrick Henry, and Josh Allen. He's been known to do it all himself this year too. This is a coin flip. This game is just a coin flip. It's in Buffalo. And honestly, I'm going to stick with my gut for this game. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick with my gut here. Just because Zay Flowers is out. And if the Bills can contain Derrick Henry. If they could just contain Derrick Henry. And Josh Allen does what he does. And James Cook does what he does. Great. The Bills are coming on top, guys. I have the Buffalo Bills coming on top. I'm trusting my guy, Josh Allen, to get the win against the Baltimore Ravens. And listen, I know I hate the Ravens, but this is why I'm taking the Bills. The Ravens, their defense is good, but very inconsistent. They're good, but they're also not good. They're very inconsistent. And they're still missing some pieces on that defense now, especially from this offseason. And no Zay Flowers, that's the offensive weapon you lost. Yes, they did beat the Steelers 28-14, but the Bills are not going to play like the Steelers did. The Steelers, you only beat them by 14 too. Which ain't bad, but I'm just saying, the Steelers, man, come on now. They're the Steelers. And you're going to overhype that, obviously, but the Ravens, man, I think this is where their season ends. I have the Buffalo Bills coming on top, 27-20. I just don't think the Ravens are going to have that firepower on defense to just be able to contain Josh Allen, James Cook, and all the other guys. I'm sure Amari Cooper's going to try to get involved. They're going to try to definitely get Amari Cooper involved in this game. And all the other weapons have to step up too. But the Bills, they always find somebody to step up. Somebody's probably going to step up here. And they're going to get to the championship where they would play Houston. So if everything pans out on my predictions, you would have Houston going to Buffalo in the AFC Championship game. You would also have the Eagles going to Detroit in the NFC Championship game. And guys, that is the end of this video, y'all. Hope you guys like and subscribe, like I said, if you enjoy these videos and predictions. Let me know who y'all got winning. Let me know which one of your team is still standing in the AFC, NFC saga in the playoffs. And guys, hope y'all have a good day. And we'll see y'all for the NFC and AFC Championship game. Peace out, everybody. And we'll see you for next video. Bye, guys.